Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to Confessions of a New Mom with Essay Talks, where we have real conversations about motherhood, womanhood, and everything in between. Today, we'll dive into a topic that most women struggle with and they don't talk about it enough. Perhaps because they're shy or they feel insecure about it. It is postpartum body insecurities. I've often come out here to say how beautiful motherhood journey is, no doubt. But you see, most women struggle with the changes that comes with being a mother. Changes to their body that is sometimes very hard to accept. You see, as a mother, sometimes you wake up one morning and you look at yourself and you don't even recognize who you're looking at. You're looking at a stranger, sometimes it feels like. And it also feels like an almost out of body experience, if you know what I mean. Trust me, dear mom, I can totally relate with how you're feeling. The stretch marks, the extra weight, the loose skin, things that society tells you are flaws. It weighs down on you like a heavy back on your neck. And these struggles sometimes make you feel like you're undesirable, makes you feel less beautiful. It makes you feel like you're somebody else. And I understand that. Dear new mom, adore your body. It is a masterpiece. Yes, your body may be weird looking after childbirth, wobbly and stretched out with black or red marks around your waistline. But remember that your body is priceless. It is a jewel. It housed and birthed a human. So let's take out time to acknowledge some of the changes that mothers experience after childbirth. The first on my list is stretched mark and loose skin. You see, in my experience, the stretched mark I developed, they are a reminder that my body carried a miracle. Yes, and it gave me that miracle, that gift. So I'm very proud of it. So of course, the baby, the mother's body, has to stretch to accommodate the growing baby bump, right? So it's very normal for a woman to have loose skin and stretch marks after childbirth. That's completely normal and it's okay. For some women, it takes longer for the body to regain the elasticity, and it's completely okay for you to walk around proudly, should I add, with your mommy pouch. I move around proudly with mine. So yes, I walk around carrying mine proudly like it's a prize. It's a trophy. Okay, moving on. Number 2 is weight gain and body shape changes. It's true that some women actually find it harder to lose pregnancy weight or baby weight after their baby drops, and some may even experience or notice their body proportions shift. I remember I once met a fellow mom that she was really bubbly. She told me the story that she was really bubbly young lady before she had a baby, and then after her baby dropped, she gained so much weight. Like she said, the weight gain came, it was like wait and see. So she struggled with low self-esteem, and it took a long time, like a while, until her baby was I think 2 before she started to even lose some of that baby weight. Unlike some that after 1 year they are good, they start losing that baby weight, right? But some 2, their baby turns 2, 3, and they're still struggling with weight gain. And some, it's even a lifetime of on and off struggle with weight gain, and losing weight, dropping, adding it back, and it's just a whole thing. I know there are a lot of mothers that can relate personally with this experience, because I don't think I've ever met. Okay, I think I've met moms that don't experience weight gain. Of course, when we see them, we admire them, like, oh, your body is awesome. I dream to have your body, the kind of body you have, when I grow up. But yes, for real, a lot of women out there do struggle with weight gain, and this ultimately affects their self-esteem. And speaking from experience, this is one of the things that actually affected my self-esteem. After I had my baby, I really struggled with weight gain, and let's just say till now, I'm not struggling with it anymore, but I found a way to manage it, right, and boost back my self-esteem. So yes, weight gain is one of the biggest changes that mothers experience after childbirth. So if you see a mom out there, be nice to her, be kind, give her a hug, and do not make unnecessary comments about her body. mean, what's up with people doing that? Like, I remember in my last video I shared of how I would go out and people would be like, oh my god, you're so fat, oh, you added so much weight, you're looking different. I'm like, you don't have to go out of your way to hurt those women. I mean, these women just put to birth. You don't have to hurt them. Be kind with your words. Even if you notice, oh, that this person became bigger or added so much weight, what is your business? Right? Do you know how you yourself will look when you eventually have a baby or after a baby drops? You don't know that. I'm saying this now because I know most of those comments even come from other females, other women, right? So please be kind. If you see a mother or a woman out there, be kind and don't be nasty with your comments. I say this with love though. Okay, moving on. Number 3, postpartum hair loss. Yes, postpartum hair loss is a thing. Yes, it is real. It is real. It is real. And I experienced it. Yes, my hair has not remained the same since after I had my baby. Of course, I didn't have, a lot of hair. Like, my hair wasn't full, but then it was long. It was long. I could pack it up and I'm holding something. But now I just, where is my hair? Underneath this wig, I'm almost bald. I'm joking. I'm not bald. I said almost. So yes, postpartum hair loss is so true. And for some, theirs is so extreme that when they just put their hands on their hair and put it out, hair is coming out and it almost feels like they have terminal illness. And bless your heart, my heart just goes out to women like that. I know how traumatic it can be, and when you're just experiencing hair loss, some actually cry and it's really painful, to be honest. So yeah, hair loss is so real. It's true. It's one of the changes that mothers go through. The next one is diastasis recti. Yes, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If you're a doctor or a nurse, don't come for me. So yes, diastasis recti. It is also called aka mommy pouch. And if you have that, be proud, flaunt it. It is your trophy, your mommy trophy. That's what I choose to call it. I have one. Mine is taking a lot of time to go away, but that's okay. I absolutely love it. I adore it. But there was a time I didn't feel that way. So what's diastasis recti? Is where the abdominal muscle separates during pregnancy. Yeah, that is what causes the loose skin, the extra mommy pouch that you see. And it can be remedied. Yes, I know of some very good, should I call them exercise coaches or a fitness coach? Oh, there's one I follow, Postpartum Blues. Yes, you should check her out on Instagram. Yes, she does a lot of exercise routines, fitness routines to help a lot of women struggling with diastasis recti. You should check her out. Yeah, her videos are awesome, profound. So yes, this is something that women struggle with. So when next you see a beautiful woman with mommy pouch, now you know what it is and what causes it, and you know not to give a nasty comment or smirk or talk behind her back about her beautiful body. So yeah, moving on, guys, is changes in breast. So I remember in my last video, some people in the comment section came up and they were like, oh, why would you say that breastfeeding is not a cause of saggy boobs? Yes, that's what causes saggy boobs. Well, because I made it clear, but maybe they didn't understand. Of course, when a mother has breastfed 1 baby, 2 babies, 3 babies, with time, changes happen to the breasts, to the boobs, right? They tend to sag. But this does not mean that hormones and genetics are not a factor to saggy boobs. Because yes, I stand by my point, because there are some young ladies that haven't even had any child at all, and yet they have saggy boobs. So how do you explain that? Right? So yes, with time, as a mother, after having several babies, or even if it's just one, saggy boobs is one of the changes that occurs in a mother's body, that a mother experiences. C-section scars. Yes, this is also a profound change that a mother has to experience. I mean, for those that have gone through C-section delivery, which in my books is actually a normal delivery. I mean, in this day and age, we really need to normalize C-section delivery as normal delivery. I mean, what's up with people saying, oh, this person had normal delivery and this person had C-section? why are you doing that, right? I mean, if by normal delivery you mean vaginal delivery, then call it the appropriate name: vaginal delivery and C-section delivery, and both are completely normal as far as I'm concerned. So please, we need to normalize calling C-section delivery normal delivery. And for some mothers that have experienced 1, 2, 3 C-section deliveries, they tend to have, those nasty scars, and that's okay. It's beautiful regardless. It's a scar that will remind you of the gifts that you brought to this earth and the gift that you're nurturing. It's completely normal, my darlings, to feel a certain type of way when you've had C-section and you feel like, oh, these are scars that are not pretty, right? I beg to differ. I think they are beautiful. I think they look absolutely beautiful on you, and you should adore them. It will take time, but you get there. I promise you, dear mom, you will. Oh yes, I would love to add that there are other birth-related marks that a woman might have on her body, which might also contribute to changes. Because I would always say that delivery and birth is not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. It's so hard, but yet it's so beautiful. And some have to experience having to go through other types of surgeries or other markings or tearings in their body that will leave nasty scars, right? So you know what I'm talking about, guys. So these are some changes that we experience that sometimes you're not comfortable with. It makes us feel very unfamiliar with our body. There are some unique changes that I've actually seen on social media that happen to some mothers. I call them unique because it's not something that happens to every mom. The percentage is quite low. So there was this woman on social media. She came to share experience of how she developed vitiligo months after having her baby, and I found this very it was unique indeed, like I said, because it's not something that you see every day, right? It's different from the whole swollen feet and weight gain and all that. So vitiligo, I was like, wow, this is definitely unique. And she shared her experience because there might be others that had experienced same thing, and they might be wondering, oh, maybe this is something I've always had. It's possible, but it specifically started after her baby dropped. Then another one is, there was this woman that actually had temporary paralysis. This one was actually a shocker. I was like, what? Is this possible? Apparently it is, right? The percentage, like I said, is very low. Temporary paralysis. And I'm glad that woman was able to regain functions to her legs after some time and some treatments. In the same list of these unique changes, I found blindness for some women, partial blindness, temporary, and I saw another one, teeth loss. Yes. Wow, these are real life stories. I'm not kidding, guys. You can also go and research. These are things I saw on social media. I'm like, wow, mothers are really amazing. They go through a whole lot that some don't even share their experiences. So what we actually know is half, of what is the real thing, of the reality of what mothers go through after childbirth. So how can a mother learn to love her body again and feel confident in her own skin? So guys, I'm going to share a few tips if you're a mom watching, especially for new moms, and you would love to, learn how you can, just get your self-esteem back up again, right? You feel very less beautiful. That's how you feel. You are not less beautiful. That's just how you feel because of the changes that you see in your body currently. I'll share a few tips with you and also share my experience of how I battled and struggled with low self-esteem and how I got my self-esteem back, my confidence back. It's not new. I've said it before and I always say it again because I love people to take one or two things from my experience. So I did struggle with self-esteem for the longest time after I had my baby. It was not a very easy time for me. Was I happy that I had my baby? Yes, I was absolutely over the moon that I was a mother. I loved it. I loved my precious little girl. But then I noticed that my self-confidence was at an all-time low. It just kept declining and declining. I never used to be that girl that would be, so shy or have low self-esteem or not be confident. I was never that kind of girl. For those that know me or that used to know me. So yeah, after my baby dropped, I started noticing that I had introvert traits. Yes, I was never an introvert. Yeah, I was always out there, very confident, very, just, I was out there. You know what I mean? I was very, very confident, full of life, bubbly. And then my baby dropped, and I just somehow crawled into my shell. I became a completely different woman, which is one of the many things people don't say out here, that when you become a mother, you are a completely different person from who you used to be. The essay you know now is a different essay from those that know me, from the essay that I used to be before I got married, while I was still single, right? You become a different person. So I started on discovering, or discovering sides to myself that I didn't even know existed at all, or they just like springing up, right? So I became an introverted essay that I didn't know I was. So my self-esteem just took a dive downhill, right? I was not feeling myself anymore. So most people would always be like, "Oh, I say, come and do this nice too," and I'll be like, "I'm sorry, I'm just not there yet. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling myself." And I'm saying this now with all smiles, but I used to always cry, without anybody knowing. I would cry a lot. I would look at myself and I would see a stranger. I would not recognize myself. I would just feel so down and feel like, man, I can never be that person I used to be before. And what I didn't know was that I could actually be a better version of myself. Of which, yes, I'm discovering that I am a better version of myself, who I used to be. I'm never that person I was before, but I am better. That's one thing I want to tell you if you're listening right now and you're having similar struggles like I did. I want to tell you that it's okay. It's okay to be in your feelings. It's okay to process that feeling, to just experience that, but do not be there for so long. Do not be hung up on it. Do not be, just beat down, or I have low self-esteem. I'm not confident right now, so I'm just going to be here. I'm just going to crawl in my shell and stay in that shell for forever, or as long as I want to. I know it's hard. I know you're trying to find yourself again. I know you're struggling to bring out that person that you used to be, but I'm telling you now that the new you is okay. The new you is beautiful. The new you is wonderful. It's a joy. You have to try and embrace that your new self, right? You have to look for ways, discover ways to boost your confidence again, to walk in confidence, to feel like that woman, like that girl that you are. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? You get the gist, right? So guys, you might be wondering, what are some of the tips that helped me get over my low self-esteem? Let me share them with you. Number one, shift your mindset. I say this with all love, that I know you might not even be in that headspace right now, but I'm telling you that you have to push yourself. You might not feel ready, I get it, but you have to push yourself, just a little push. You have to shift your mindset. That's very important. So instead of looking at your body and seeing, this body's damaged, or it's not what it used to be, it's different, it's not me, I want you to see your body and see yourself as a jewel. See your body as priceless. Shift that mindset every day when you wake up. Be intentional about it. Look at yourself in the mirror, call your name, and speak those words to yourself that you want to see, things that you will love, to how you want to feel. Speak those words. My body is priceless. It's a jewel. It's a masterpiece. So by the time you shift your mindset and you start to speak those words to your subconscious, to your spirit, you will see that you begin to manifest it in real life. Physically, you wake up one day and you see you are getting back to your old bubbly self, So please, this is very important. Shift your mindset. Your body is priceless. Your body is a jewel. It is a masterpiece. The next tip, dear mommies, is dress for confidence. Dress up. Admire yourself. Wear clothes that make you feel good. You don't necessarily have to wait till you lose your baby weight for you to start getting those clothes, that you like. So I know us women, sometimes you go on social media and you're scrolling like, this one, this dress, I will wear it when I lose that baby weight. I will go on social media. You don't have to wait. Now is the time. If you want to boost your confidence, you got to dress up. Admire yourself. Look good for yourself. Wear clothes that makes you feel good, that makes you look good as well. So you don't have to wait till, oh yeah, let me lose my baby weight. You can start now. And personally, I did that. As a matter of fact, while I was experiencing in the phase of my low self-esteem, oh, I'm feeling down and all that, I was not dressing up. I love to look good, but I noticed that I was just wearing clothes that made me look so ordinary, and I am a unique and phenomenal woman. So one day I woke up and said, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this. I started putting on makeup again. I started dressing up. I started making clothes and buying clothes that make me feel good, make me look good. Until this day, I have not regretted it, because that was one of the keys to help me boost my confidence back up. So yes, take a pointer from me. Next, guys, is self-care. Yes, self-care is key in boosting your confidence, your self-esteem. Very, very important. Take time to yourself, whether it's going to the spa or a pedicure, a massage, or even a new hairdo, right? So you could get yourself a new wig or braid your hair, just new braids. You have to pamper yourself. This is the time to pamper yourself. And I know sometimes it's harder for women like myself that we don't have help. It's just you and your baby and your husband. But if you have a nanny, you have help, or you can call someone to come around to watch the baby for a while you go pamper yourself. Please, I would encourage you to do that, because your mental health is very important towards the nourishment of your baby and your home. So you must take out time, go on some short walks, just take out quiet times for yourself to show yourself love, to pamper yourself, and your body will thank you. I promise you. Affirm yourself daily. Yes. Speak words, positive words to yourself. Wake up in the mirror and look at yourself and say, I am beautiful, I am strong, I am a jewel, my body is a miracle, my body is a masterpiece. This is one of the tips that helped me get over low self-esteem after having my baby, and it works like a charm. It works so well. You have to be intentional about it. If you have to strip and go in the nude and look at your body, yes, look at your mommy pouch, look at that double chin, look at every part of your body, that part of your body that feels like, oh, there are scars, there are stretch marks, oh, you don't like this flabby arms, or you don't like this and that. Look at those parts of your body and tell them, you are a masterpiece. You are beautiful. You are priceless. You are a jewel. It works like a charm, my babies. Try it. You would absolutely love the woman that you begin to metamorphose into when you start affirming yourself daily and changing your mindsets. You must eat healthy and eat right. Right? Yes, as mothers, they tell us, oh, this is the time to eat, especially if you're a new mom or you just welcome the baby, you have a newborn. They tell you need to eat very well so that you can breastfeed. In as much as you have to do that, because now I'm teaching you, or let me just say, I'm advising you from my experience. I needed to do that, but I overdid it. And I didn't like the fact that there were consequences of my not eating right after my baby dropped. So I'm admonishing you, I'm encouraging you that you must eat right and eat healthy, eat vegetables, eat meals that will help your skin shine, that will help your skin glow, and drink a lot of water. My babies, my darlings, my lovelies, very important. Okay, so the last 2 points I'll be adding is that 1, surround yourself with the right people. What did I say? Dry your ear like this. Surround yourself with the right people, with positive energy. See, some companies are just very bad for you. Don't be around people that will keep reminding you of, oh, that pouch you have, or you have double chin, of your complexion getting darker, or this or that, or people pointing out your flaws and how much you changed. Please do away with such people. If you have them in your circle, please, you need to reconsider people you have in your circle. I'm telling you this for your own good, darlings, because whether you like it or not, by the time they start sowing those words into your ears and reminding you of this, nitpicking your changes, when you get home, you will not know when you start to think deeply about these things and you start to feel down and just see a cloud, moody cloud over your head, and it just makes you feel different. It makes you feel uncomfortable in your own skin. That's why I'm telling you, surround yourself with positive energy. People that will sing your praises. People that will adore you, that will love on you, and that will tell you you are beautiful. Although you don't need anybody to, but then it's very important that you surround yourself with positive people and people with the right energy. You get me? Okay, my darlings. Another one is stay active, guys. Yes, gentle exercises goes a long way, even if it's just taking a stroll, in mornings, cool evenings, or early mornings. And also you could indulge in yoga. I did. It helps. So nothing strenuous, nothing that would make you overexert yourself, right? Yeah. The very last tip for today, as I wrap up this video, guys, is that you should talk to someone you trust. Yes, seek help from a counselor or a therapist. If maybe you've tried all of these tips and then you still feel like you're not getting yourself and you still feel moody, you're just not in that headspace, it's not doing it for you, I really think that you should talk to someone you trust, someone you can open up to. It could be a spiritual leader, it could be a parent or your spouse. You should talk to someone, or even a therapist or a counselor. Talk to someone you trust about how you're feeling, dear mom. It goes a long way. And I assure you, you are going to be feeling better in no time if you open up or you practice these tips I have listed. I hope you've had a wonderful time watching my video. Additionally, I want you to do one more thing for me. After you dropped your comments telling me of the changes you experienced, I want you to leave a kind comment, a word of encouragement for a mom struggling with low self-esteem and confidence right now. Leave a word for her, because this thing that we're doing called motherhood, it's not easy. It's not a solo journey. We all need to hold our hands together and do this together, okay? So share your experience and also leave a word of encouragement and a kind word for a mom watching this video struggling right now. And personally, I want to read all your comments. Thank you for always engaging my videos. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. And do well to share this video. Someone might be in need of it, all right? Thank you for watching. It's been Essay Talks. Come back next time. Bye, guys.